February 23, 2024. Getting right in the middle of my video. Still waiting. So anyway, back on the slip knot thing. I got here Scooncy hair ties. I think we got them at Dollar General. I'm not sure where you can get them at. You got all different colors in there. Blue, light blue, dark blue, orange, yellow, green, pink. Several different colors. On this black line, I'm using a white one. They're kind of small, so try to get you an overhand knot. You gotta be kind of coordinated because they're so small. But you get you one overhand knot. Pull it up there nice and tight. Almost to where it breaks. See how tiny that is? Spit on it a little bit. Back here and add you another loop. Another overhand. Nice and tight. Of course, if you don't clip it pretty tight, it's going to catch on things. So you clip it nice and tight. Shouldn't have much left, just a little bitty dot. This is on a slip rig. Did a little bit more work on the slip rig. Okay, got a ball on top. Got a slide-in stopper on the top. Make sure that stopper's pushed in good. It's missing the bottom piece. I'll put another ball on there to keep the weight from sticking in the cork. You don't want that weight popping in your cork. Tie it on a swivel and the pre-leadered hook. You know, you can undo your swivel and take your hook off and not be wagging your hooks around in your car, getting all tangled up in your rods and everything. I'm gonna let some line out here. Alright. Now I got the knot on there. And that knot will slide till it hits this bobber. See, it's right there on the bobber. And it looks like I'm about eight, 9 foot deep. And we're just gonna wind her right up to where we can throw it. This is where how come they're so good, because you can wind it up. And yeah, that little knot will end up in your reel on your line. But now you got a very, very castable, not 4 or 5 foot hanging off, very castable. Set it wherever you want to set the depth on it. This rig we're going catfishing, and I got all these rods set up for catfish. But I'm going to set this rod for a specific reason. I'm taking it with me, is I want to find out how deep the water is. Alright? And the way that works, is you set your knot, say 3 or 4 foot, and you cast it out there, and until that weight hits the bottom, this cork's going to bobble on top sideways. And if this cork don't stand up, if it don't go whoop and stand up, you're on the bottom. Now if it goes bobble, 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 whoop, and stands up, that means you're not on the bottom. So you can determine where the bottom is by using a slip cork. So if you throw this out there and it's 4 foot deep, and you got it setting at 3 foot, it's going to stand up. If you set it at 5 foot, it's going to lay on top. It's going to lay on the water and float around sideways, and your bait's on the bottom. So if it's 30 foot deep, 20 foot deep, you keep moving your knot As long as that cork's standing up, you're not on the bottom. But when you hit the bottom, that cork's not going to stand up. It's just going to sit there sideways on the water. You won't even be able to hardly see it. So anyway, God bless in the 405. Hopefully that'll help you understand a good way to determine a lot of things when you're fishing. Determine the depth of the water you're fishing in, and decide which depth you want to fish at. God bless in the 405.